What's going on, everybody? Sega Man back here with another video. Real quick, this video is going to be about all the things that are going on today in gaming. You know what I mean? Especially Halo Infinite. And I want to give a shout out to our podcast, the Exile family, Exile Podcast. Give a shout out to them good brothers. They did a video or a podcast talking about how they feel about Halo Infinite and all the toxicity going around in these gaming streets about it being delayed. You know what I mean? All the trolls out there really talking about it, running away with it, coming to my channel, saying stuff on my channel, ha, it's delayed now. And you guys are just so stupid, man. Whatever, do your thing, you know what I mean? Like I said, you ain't gonna never bother me, you know what I'm saying? But I want to give a shout out, to my good brothers, Phase 114, Ebot, Unlimited Productions, T Reaper, you know what I mean? And of course, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock. And E-Rock is just really doing a great job with our podcasts, asking us for what ideas and topics we want to talk about for when we do our podcast. He's always on top of things when it comes to the Exile podcast because he believes in it like we do. I believe in it 100%. You know what I mean? And we're gradually getting better and going to make our podcast grow. It takes time and patience. You know what I mean? But we're making it grow, and we're thinking of different gaming topics and in gaming news to talk about on our podcast. You know what I mean? This podcast, to be honest with you, yes, it's mostly a diehard Xbox podcast because that's just the way we rock. You know what I mean? We are diehard Xbox gamers, and we are going to defend our brand to the fullest. Because this is the preferred system of choice that we like, which is Xbox. You know what I mean? But we will most definitely take care of you trolls. You know what I mean? We have a lethal weapon in the Exile family. You know who that is? That's Phase 114, the phaser gun. Yeah, he'll take care of you. You know what I mean? If you come in there with all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Along with E-Rock and Hebot too. But Phase 114, man. Yeah, man. He's the phaser gun of the Exile podcast. You know what I mean? Unlimited Productions will give you that work too. You know what I mean? T Reaper will get under your skin. You know what I mean? Might pee on your PlayStation 4, But yeah, we're just doing great things, man. But I want to give a shout out to them good brothers. I missed it yesterday, but I wanted to say great job, guys, on the podcast talking about Halo Infinite. Your points. I'm still listening to it now. I have it paused because I wanted to make this video, but from what I've been listening to, they're doing great with the topic of Halo Infinite. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you, like I told you in the video I made the other day, and I meant everything I said in that video. I went in. You know what I mean? I really went in because, you guys are getting, you trolls, you troll bots are getting ridiculous out here. You know what I mean? You half-breeds. You know what I'm saying? Like, like New Legal says, and the General Johnson on Direct Gaming. You know what I mean? You guys are just getting ridiculous with this, man. You know what I mean? And I just want to be honest again. It's just so much hate for us in the, in the Xbox realm. You know what I mean? You always want to come to our channels and just, I just don't know what you guys get out of it. You know what I mean? You get absolutely nothing out of it. What you get out of it is you get blocked, muted, and your comments get taken down. You know what I mean? But if you want to put in that work and do that, go ahead. You're just not going to never get no response. You try to do that with E-Rock, in the podcast they're doing right now. You know what I mean? Saying that, ask him why don't he debate somebody. Do you know how long that brother's been gaming? Since the 80s, like me? And like Hebot? Like 100? A lot of the Xbox brothers. He does not need to debate shit. He don't need to do that at all. We're not into debating. We're into playing these games, bruh. We're into playing these games, you dig? We're not into to debate anybody. If you were to go up against E-Rock or Hebot and debate him in gaming, you would be put to shame. I'm just being honest. You would be put to shame. Do you know how much knowledge those brothers have? Do you know how many systems they have owned and played? Gone to the arcades, reading the old school magazines, GamePro, Sega Visions and different things like that. Do you know how long we've been doing that? Dreamcast magazines. Being collectors like myself. You can't battle me. I'm not going to debate anybody. I had somebody come in my channel and say that to me too one time. I just blocked him. I don't need to debate anybody about anything. A lot of you guys that debate, true diehard Xbox fans, you take bits and pieces of your troll channels and mix it in for what you want to combat somebody with that's in the Xbox community. That's exactly what you do. You know what I'm saying? You go to those toxic channels that don't even like Xbox, and they need money, and they do for clicks. You know what I'm saying? You go to those dumbass channels that are not true Xbox fans. You know what I mean? They don't even play Xbox most of the time, and if they own one, they play NBA 2K, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? They play some sports games, but they don't really get into the lore, and they're not really true diehard Xbox fans. They're not. They're not. They do it for clicks and money. That's all. And then they don't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? On their channels, they don't have no giveaways. You know what I'm saying? They ain't helping you out by you contributing, you coming to the channel and appreciating what we're doing on our channel. I think it was the second podcast we did. I did a giveaway. Not the 10th, 20th, 15th. We're just starting out, and I wanted to do a giveaway because I really truly believe in the Exile podcast and the Exile family. I truly believe in it. We're something different. We're a different kind of entity of Xbox. Xbox podcast. We are. And I did that the second one we had. I did a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly believe in this podcast, and we're going to keep it growing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have special guests. We had 100 I don't give to. He was just on the last podcast. We had a great time. Yes, it went over, and sometimes it might go over, but we were having such a great time talking about games, talking about gaming news, different things that's going on. We had a great time, man. You know what I mean? That's going to go down in the history books in the Exile podcast as being one of the best podcasts, I think. We're going to have the Shermanator on as a guest. I think Starboy is his name, one of Hebot's gaming brothers. We're going to have guests on. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about gaming. And you know, Nintendo, true gamers, okay? True gamers, like true Nintendo gamers, or even PlayStation, that are true PlayStation gamers, that are not with the trolling and all that stuff. They're welcome to come and listen to the podcast and give their opinions. You know what I mean? But if you come into our podcast with that bullshit, you're going to be faded and booted. You know what I mean? You're going to be faded and booted, and you're going to be blocked. Yeah, I had some guy do that to me. Sega Man 101 sucks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you'll be blocked. You know what I mean? We don't have time for that. We're into Xbox, gaming news, and how we feel about, you know, the gaming community. That's what we're about. You know what I mean? But, you know, shouts out to my brothers out there. They did a podcast on Halo Infinite, and I'm going to tell you honestly, alright? I'm not mad that the game is being delayed, because true greatness awaits over here. That game is going to be awesome. Halo Infinite is going to be a good game. Mark my words. It's going to be a good game. Okay? I would rather the game be delayed than come out broken or not a full game. I don't want to be disappointed with Halo Infinite, and I'm not going to be. I think it was the right decision for them to delay the game. There's a lot to play on our preferred console. That's going to be more to play on the Xbox console than the other preferred console that's out there. Day one, there's going to be more, starting with backwards compatibility. I'm hearing that they're going to be adding new backwards compatibilities to the games, to the system when it comes out. They're going to be putting some more in there. You know what I'm saying? Game Pass is just kicking ass in these gaming streets. It beats everything on any other system. You guys know it. It is the best value for your buck. I'm highly invested in the Xbox brand and ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? And we get way more value for our buck, man. We just do day and date. Games drop into Game Pass. You don't have that on another system like that. Not like we do. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. You know? And I'm not saying that Xbox and Microsoft don't make mistakes. They do. Every company, like I keep telling you dumbasses over and over again, from the Atari to the Nintendo to the Sega Genesis to the PlayStation to Xbox, they all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Alright? There is no perfect game system out there that has not, where games have just come out and they're great. The only one that I would say will come close to that would be Nintendo. I never really hear any hiccups with Nintendo games or anything like that. Okay, we'll throw Nintendo in there. You know what I mean? No, I don't really hear too much about Nintendo's games coming out, unpolished or broken or anything like that. You know what I see? This is the flagship of Xbox. My flagship game, in my opinion, is Gears of War. That's my flagship game. But I love Halo too. I have them all. You know what I mean? But this is a big, huge game. Okay? There is no other game, and you guys can't negate this, that has the lore that Halo has. There is no other game on any other system that has the lore that Halo has. There just isn't. There just isn't. You know what I mean? I'm talking about exclusive game. The lore of Halo, there's nothing bigger. There just isn't on any other system. There's nothing bigger than Halo. I'm sorry, there just isn't, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You guys can think what you want to think. This game needs to be delayed so they can get everything right in this game. You know what I mean? This is their flagship, and they want this game to be beautiful and perfect for the Xbox gamers out there. You know, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? And I can wait till 2021. I will have so much to play and so much to do on the Xbox Series X. Day one buy for me. Day one buy. You know what I mean? And like I said before, I think just a lot of these trolls out here, brothers, they're jealous, man. They were jealous when we had the most powerful console with the Xbox One X, and they're going to be jealous about the Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? They have nothing better to do. And again, Xbox is not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. I know you guys would love to see Xbox die, Phil Spencer be fired, Halo, Gears, and Forza and all that go away. It ain't going away. It's just beginning. And you're going to see that in the years to come. You will. You're going to see that. You know what I mean? I'm also happy because FaZe start collecting for the OG Xbox. FaZe 114, my exiled brother. He sent me a couple pictures on Instagram, and Unlimited Productions. Just picked up an OG Xbox. Man, that's great, man. They're getting into collecting for the OG Xbox, man. Games like what do we got here? Let me show something real quick. But they're collecting. This is a great fighting game. Kato's Trojan for the original Xbox. That's a great fighting game to get. This is Microsoft's own fighting game. It came from Microsoft Studios. This is their creation of their version of a fighting game for Xbox. It's a great game to get. Could probably pick that up on the cheap, but I'm glad that those brothers are out there doing that, man. They want to get back into collecting for the OG Xbox. You know what I'm saying? It's great, And shouts out to them brothers. Shouts out to the Exile family. You know what I mean? We're doing good, man, and we're just gonna keep pushing it, bringing that great, true Xbox content to you guys on Sunday, 8 p.m. Check us out. Like I said before, we're just starting out. You know what I'm saying? And we're already doing giveaways, and we appreciate the true Xbox fans that come and join us. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a great show for you this weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it. You'll find out on Sunday what it's about. But it's gonna be a great show. You know what I mean? So we'll see you then. I'll probably do another video probably before the weekend, and then you'll catch me and the Exile family on our podcast Sunday. And shouts out to New Legal, the General, Direct Gaming. Shouts out to my main man Hunter, Don't Give To. You know what I mean? Intro Media Gaming. Shouts out to Flip Money, Chaos, Punisher. Shouts out to all those good brothers that are holding it down, that are true gamers for the Xbox. Alright? Tuckmaster. Shouts out to Tuckmaster too. We're holding it down, man. And nothing's going to stop us. So you guys take care. I'll be back with another video soon. Xbox for life, like my wife. Peace. Welcome to the X.